have to be thinking thumbnails.
For,
Well, like if I just make a face like, what's up?
yeah, do those for sure.
Then we just make thumbnails out of those.
Yeah, do a bunch of those.
Thumbnails, we have to be thinking thumbnails.
I'm feeling the pain, not now, but I was. And instead of stretching, I stretch the other way. Essentially, stretching into it.
Right. So that stretch is actually a spine stretch. And you're repositioning, or I would say deforming the disc in a place that's more favorable. So it's not that you're stretching the muscles of your back, which is something that you're feeling, but that reaction is based on the position of the disc. So you're physically moving the disc to a good place, and then now that message is turned off. So traditionally we would do like maybe a child's pose, or some kind of like forward, because intuitively it says muscle to you.
Right.
But we don't understand the anatomy.
So going forward on my own, I'm doing deadlifts, my back gets tight or getting any of that, I should do that.
I would start there. So let's say you do the press-ups and there's no change.
Right.
That means the disc is in a good spot. Now it actually is a muscle problem. But because you're doing something heavy, I don't want to make something more mobile before I move heavy. I would actually do probably parachuters or one arm, one leg to prime it. So you give the muscle strength in that range, and then when you go back to it, it'll be available.
You had mentioned that I did really well. I just lifted, 135 for the first time in I want to say 10 years. And the first thing I said to you was, but wait, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. We have to see what's going on tomorrow before I can say great. I hate being weak-minded.
So if
I'm looking for...
You're already planning on how it's going to feel tomorrow. So when you feel a little something, you're going to go, see?
I couldn't even accept the compliment before I was like predetermining that I could potentially be so sore the next day that this wouldn't have been a win. And it was a win. It's just like years and years of built up fear and doing things because of the pain and putting limitations on what I could do and the potential. And it's unfortunate, but it's human nature. And even Ron was saying that it's biology.
The process of weeding out humans was, if you don't have a protection mechanism and you see this rock, you think you can just jump on this rock. Well, the rock is on a cliff, and that person falls off the cliff because the rock was actually a cliff.
Right.
So if you don't have the mindset to say, that's dangerous, I'm moving on, then you don't preserve yourself.
Like you said, it's biology. It's how we protect ourselves.